You are now in the mix with the man in teal.
Yup. Yep. Got to get them shares out. Get them shares out. Hey, come rock with us in the chat. Get in the chat. Make sure you throw up your Duvals. Yes, sir. Man, y'all know what time it is. Let's go.
Yeah. You know it? Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. Ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. Talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. When you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the plays is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the army, the navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bait. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Free birds.
Welcome to the Men Teal podcast. I am your host, Agent J, and as always, rocking with my main man, J to the I to the M-B-O.
And
you are now in the mix with the men and teal.
Yes, sir.
Jimbo.
Hey, man, we here. It's Men and Teal Thursdays. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Shout out to all the Tealers out there, man.
Yes, all the Tealers. Hashtag Tealers.
It's a glorious penultimate day to the work week. You know what I'm saying? Favorite day of the week.
Yeah.
Men and Teal Thursday, man.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, even at my job, they had a Men and Teal Appreciation Day. Okay, it was really employee appreciation, but you know, hey man, all Tealers in that. You feel me?
I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. Man, we appreciate everybody for joining us tonight. Everybody that's rocking with us. Everybody on Twitter, on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, man. We appreciate all of y'all, especially the ones that come rock with us in the chat, man. Shout out some of y'all right now. Lewis, bro, just come on over. Stop messing with the Titan shit, bro. Just come on over because you really a Jag fan, bro. You love Trevor Lawrence. Listen, you know Cam Ward. God, Cam Ward said, I'd hate to be a Jaguar. Bro, I hate to be a Titan. Jesus Christ. My dog's going to throw the football. His hand here, the football back here. Dog, that's too crazy. Hey, but shout out to Lewis for joining the chat, man. We got Believe, Excel, Achieve. You are now in the mix with the Men and Teal. Yes, you are, baby. Yes, man. He says, hey, man, we about to get 600 subs. Yeah, bro. We can't do it without y'all. Hey, do us that favor. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Follow. Man, stay untuned because y'all already know we keep it real. We keep it teal, man. Devin in the chat. MIT fan, what's up? Let's talk about it. Duval. Yeah, man, we're all
MIT is the army, the navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
Oh, man, come on now.
Daryl in the chat. Let's go, man. Robert coming in. Wait. Oh, here it go. Here go one. Do fucking ball. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody. Hey, listen. Apple Music, Spotify, you can get the song. Yeah. Appreciate it. It is the most firest song in the pod game business. When talking about
Chulo Ramone, man.
Chulo Ramone, shout out to him, bro. Listen, I don't know the Patriots podcast. I don't know about the Jets podcast. I don't know about the Niners podcast, but for Jaguar podcast, hardest opening anthem in the game. Let's go, man.
And then in the chat, we got the best hype song in the NFL right now.
Oh, you talking about this guy?
That guy. That's crazy.
You're talking about this guy? Big Marcus?
Everything's coming up to you, man.
Yes, man. Big Marcus in the building. Fellas, let's have a real roundtable discussion tonight because, boy, it's changes that need to be made and be made quickly. We are going to get into it, and y'all already know that we is, man. Listen, all right, we're not even going to sugarcoat it. The Jags get blown out in London, 35-7.
Bro, Sean McVay took mercy upon us.
Bro, I wanted to name this episode the Mercy Rule.
Have mercy on me. Bro.
Hey.
Bro, they could have hung 60 on us, dog.
Bro, they probably could have put 100 on us.
The way we was looking, 25 a quarter would have been nothing.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the second quarter, they just 20. It's like, look, I showed you what I'm gonna do to you. Go ahead and pass the sticks, little bro.
Yeah.
That's what he was telling Liam, man.
And that's the thing, bro. I'm trying not to like really overreact because all things encompassing, if I said 6 months ago, if I told you that we was 4-3 going into the bye week and we had a win against the Chiefs and the 49ers, about 85% of y'all would be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%, bro.
I'll take that. So, but it's the same thing. People are forgetting that they're not taking in any of those context facts when they in a lot of the overreactions.
Mm-hmm.
First year coordinators, or the coordinators are there. That's their first time doing this thing. So everybody, we got a whole bunch of people doing shit for the first time in a brand new offense, in a brand new defense, in a brand new everything. Like, I understand the overreaction, but for some people, I don't understand the overreaction.
Yeah, no. They went crazy. And listen, if you think we got it bad as Jags fans, Shad Khan lost twice. His soccer team lost the day before over there. And then he had to come and watch his football team get blown the fuck out.
Shad Khan don't ever lose. Don't ever feel bad for Shad Khan.
Dog. Listen, I feel bad for anybody that got Teal in their
blood. I feel
bad for anybody that got Teal in their blood because don't nobody deserve to watch your team get taken out to the woodshed like that.
Got Teal in his blood.
Nobody deserves that.
He don't got Teal in his blood. He got it through marriage.
Nah, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna let you talk about the stash like that, bro.
No, he got it through marriage. I don't care about no fucking billionaire, how he feels about nothing. Bitch, you married into this, bro. I was born into this, dog. Like, I'm not, bro, I don't see this. I don't feel bad for no billionaire. Nigga, you're rich. Who give a fuck about you? Oh, you know how crazy that sounds? You said, man, I feel bad for Shad Khan. Both of his teams lost this weekend. Not the teams that he cheers for, the teams that he owns.
I mean, he pays millions of dollars on.
Oh man, you're acting like
he gets it back. It's not like he don't get it back.
If you told me,
but he spends his money. Hold on, bro. He spends his money on this team like you and I do. Like these other Jags fans.
If you told me that he was fighting his pit bulls and he lost 2 of them in a day, I feel a little sad.
That's crazy.
Like, I feel sad if they was fighting, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, you made a shit ton of money this past weekend. Twice, probably. A whole bunch of, like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna ever feel bad or feel sorry. Man, fucking Tony Khan had wrestling events here last week. Hey, bro, those boys is good. But for fans, yeah, bro, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it.
Right.
But only to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Because I've been on, like, I try to be off of Twitter for real. Like, I understand it's important, but people on Twitter just be having a whole bunch of bullshit opinions. And a lot of them I ain't never seen in the stadium.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a tweet or a picture of them or where they sit in the stadium. They just be regurgitating what the fuck they heard. What they heard Kurt Warner say at 10:30 in the morning. Or like I said, we have to learn to stop listening to these people who are telling you how they see the game. That's their opinion of what they're seeing.
Right.
Everybody was like, "Oh man, Trevor this, Trevor this,
and
Trevor
it's
that."
very biased. It's a very biased league. I think we can all agree on that. It is a very biased league.
Ask Matt Sanchez. Ask Matt Sanchez what he was thinking about that for that whole week of that game. The 3 days before and the 3 days after he called the Jaguar game. I want to know about all the decisions he made in those 6 days. Because Trevor makes bad. Because according to him, according to Mark Sanchez, Trevor was making bad decisions. And then 2 days later, you tried to stab an elderly Hispanic man. Not even try to stab. You damn near $150 his ass.
Nah, he fucked his ass up.
Yeah, bro. So stop, bro. Watch the game, bro. I can't tell people how to watch the game. I can tell you to go to the game, and you will not be swayed by whatever the fuck somebody said on TV.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I give you that. But my only pushback, because dog, you know, I'm all about the fans. You know, I just feel like, because, you know, to me, your time and energy is
man,
very, very
it might be time to be elitist, man. It might be time to be elitist when it comes to this Jaguar shit.
Nah.
Might be time, bro. Might be time to become elitist.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm tired of looking at empty stadiums, dog. But you know,
empty stadium. That's the thing. That's crazy. You've never looked at an empty stadium.
I've looked at a TV? Very there. What are you talking about?
I've never seen an empty stadium.
I'm saying, like, maybe my version of empty, your version of empty are two different things. But I see a lot of open seats.
We hold 70,000. The stadium holds 70,000, and I had never. And since I've had season tickets, I've never not seen 55,000 people in there.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you estimate that, but I've seen my point still stands. And anybody that's ever been to a Jaguar,
sometimes I used to look at when people say it was empty. I look at what the total was for the day. You can go back and look at those numbers of the total tickets sold.
Right. But that doesn't mean
maybe 60,000. It'd be 60,000 in there.
But maybe, but they're not in the. But if they're not in the seats, you don't know that. That's all I'm saying. If they're not in the seats, I don't know that.
It's a lot of people to coordinate to be in their seats at one time, especially during bad football and/or people go to.
But that's my point. You
know how many times I left my seat to go smoke? You know how many times I left my seat to go smoke a blunt in the stairs and come back not halftime because they getting their ass kicked? I'm not leaving the stadium, but I'm about to go sit down. I'm about to go sit down for 20 minutes and collect my thoughts because I'm about to snap. Like, shit happens, bro. Happens.
I get it, but that's my point. That's my point, bro. This team has played a lot of bad football, so you can't blame people for not wanting to give their valuables, their time, their energy, and their money to the team on a regular basis, like we do. Like we are like I would say just under super fans, because we don't wear the costumes, we don't do all that shit, but. I don't know, man. Maybe having the podcast puts us in the echelon of super fan.
I'm about to say, bro, we're spending more time and effort and money.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna downgrade us.
That's what I'm saying. It's okay to be a little elitist in some things, bro. That's how the power. That's how.
Bro, you already got your name on the wall, bro. You got your name on the wall already. That's how the power. Elitist as it gets.
Bro, that's how the power imbalance, like, that's how it works, bro. It's always supposed to be a power imbalance. It's never supposed to be a power balance.
Oh my god.
That's not fun.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
Why don't we do, talking about, speaking of not fun, going back to the 35-7 belt to ass we were handed in London. We were over there for a whole week. They just got in last night.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm changing BTJ's nickname, bro.
what are you changing to?
It's
BTA?
B4H. Bricks for hands. Bricks for hands.
He worked for Brickman's. It's crazy.
Nigga work for.
Let's go. So kinda. So this is like kinda sounds of the game, I guess.
Man,
they dropped this today.
Sound like.
See, everybody walking around.
Guys, we got beat. Let's call a spade. We got beat. We got our coach, and we got beat. That's the reality.
Yeah, we got our coach.
So, in order for us to, guys, not be in those moments, man, we got to coach better
like
early
that.
on, execute
That's
earlier.
tough. We got out coach.
Came out and it was bang, bang,
Put it
bang.
on. He put it on him first.
Either way, and then they go down and have some good drives, and we get behind. Like, that's a hard recipe to come from behind, guys, against anybody. Also a good team that we just played. So, for us, though, we've got to go look and evaluate over this bye. Hey, how are we going to go improve to get this early?
Man, stop trying to hide Cam Little.
Because right now, the last 2 weeks, we're getting down early. Whatever it is, coaching, execution, fundamentals, whatever that is. Early on, guys, we're getting ourselves behind, and now we got to go and overcome. We got Kansas City, we overcame. We did that. But man, that's hard to do each and every week, man. Right? So to stay here or being ahead is a lot easier to live, as we know. All right, but that takes execution, detail, fundamentals, coaching. Starts right here, guys. I'm not pointing the finger at anybody else in this room. So starts here. How do we go and get better over this bye, guys? And go improve ourselves going into this thing, guys, to go change the narrative these last 2 weeks.
That's crazy. It's like Liam's like reading my notes.
That was obviously a very frustrating day, and I feel that. So, not good enough for any of us. That's not our standard. Didn't play well enough. Didn't coach well enough. That's the reality, guys.
Robert says if we had a kicker and Hunter on Adams the whole game, it would have been different.
4-3. Played some damn good teams. We have also, in the last 2 specifically,
Devin says they had 14 points before we had first downs.
Before the opponent could do a single thing to us, guys. Beating ourselves. And so, that is discipline, detail, and mindset. Guys, it's not a punishment. It's an edge. That's this league. Everybody at some point is going to play really hard and really tough and really violent and physical the way we did, guys. That's really hard to sustain for 17 weeks. So what has to occur? What needs to get better? The detail.
That nigga need a
catch.
catch.
A couple weeks ago, when I said everything needs to keep elevating, there's a level we need to get.
I can't hear you, bro.
My bad. I put my mic down, bro. He need a lot of shit, bro. He don't look like he paying attention. You know them badass kid, bro. Okay, so, bro, right now he looked like how Nick Cannon was looking in Drumline when they was trying to get him to read the music.
Damn.
Like he know how to do it, but like,
well, no, he know how to play.
Well, no, I'm saying, well, he knows how to play receiver. Like I said, he knows how to do it. He knows how to do the thing, but he doesn't know how to. He doesn't know. Like it feels like he doesn't know any of the fundamentals of how he's supposed to be getting here. Like I said, like we fought for him a lot last year, even during the draft, and even towards the end of the year. It's like, okay, yeah, what makes you different? What makes Malik Neighbors better than you? Why was he the number one? And some of the shit right here, I'm like, okay, bro, guess what? Maybe they didn't release all the practices. I never went to an LSU practice. I don't know that he dropped the ball all the fucking time in practice. Catch it sometimes and make spectacular catches sometimes, but that bitch hitting the ground a lot. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. But I know even after the first, like the second game or whatever, I even just watched the video and fucking he just even in practice, he just runs trash ass routes in practice. It looks lazy. He comes out of it. It's not sharp. It's not nothing.
Jimmy Smith was talking about that.
Yeah,
you know, obviously he's talking to people on Twitter, and you know, he's telling people like, "Hey man, he's standing up too high. Like he's got a really bad stance. You know, lazy on the route." You know, I think Michael Barber, shout out Michael Barber if he's watching the show. I think he said something. He like had a video, and if it wasn't him, I apologize for who it really was. But but they showed the video of how like it's him. And I want to say like Parker Washington over the top, and he like just slows up on his route, and it's I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with BTJ, but you know. We go get into it, but the bye is the time to fix things.
Man, ain't no time. He got to go talk to somebody, bro. Look at how he's looking, bro. Like,
yeah,
he not. Bro, the shit don't.
I mean, I look like that too, like, because he know he's one of the biggest contributors to us losing these games. Like our losses, like he has a lot to do with.
When I said. Everything needs
to get baptized.
There's a level we need to get to that we're not at yet. I think maybe some guys
he's living in sin. And there's too much hair on his head. He can't retain the knowledge. He won't stick into his brain.
Harder. How am I even gonna play harder? How's that even something he's asking for? That's not what I was asking for, guys. I was asking for in practice, in the meetings, in the job crews, when we take the hitting off. In the pads, in the violence, what needs to go up? Technique,
execution, bitch.
Yes. Detail, communication starts with us as coaches.
Yeah, being soft on their ass.
To be successful.
Being soft in practice.
To lead, to communicate the message each week, and to call plays to help you put you in position to be successful.
What's up, Buster?
All right, right here. 4th and 7 the other night. 4th and 7, kind of a 4th and 7 from the 11. So this is a dog play call. There's nowhere really to go with this football, okay? We do a good job protecting it. Where the ball would need to come out on time and in rhythm, it doesn't, okay? There's a scramble opportunity on 4th down Trevor and I just talked about. But guys, this is not my best. By any means. This is not. It's not putting you guys in your best position to succeed on 4th and 7.
I got to pick up the corner instead of linebacker.
There's no question, Quinn. I appreciate you saying that, dude. I know Trevor thought that as well. There's some scramble ops. I appreciate you saying that, Quinn, but I got to be better in this situation regardless. Right? It's my job. That's my job. I'm going to ask you to do yours. I got to do mine. But we gotta
take it on the chest, then, coach.
We're talking about quit.
What you're about to see.
You see that shit? That accountability. He took accountability first, and then
right here.
Somebody just, I could have been better too. Just jumped out there, bro.
We're talking about having a growth mindset.
Talking about what the culture is. That's the culture right there, dog.
Part of growth, right here, right now.
I don't think I've ever seen this in Jacksonville.
With everything in front of us, guys. You go all the way back and watch. What we do, and when we play at our best, one snap at a time.
They run it. This is Travis Etienne picking his way. He's got some room. 20. Into the open field. 30. 35, 40. 45.
Yeah, but Brent Strange was out there wrecking shit, though.
He's getting a tackle
yeah,
at the 20-yard line.
Because he's an edge guy. He's a guy that
guys, we don't even truly block this thing perfect. 7's in a good position. We get a great push and strain from our double team on. Gets the ball back deep. Great job cutting it out. Find a zone. Make somebody miss. And look at this, man. I know it's game 1. Watch this. Look at all this, guys. All this stuff. All the effort. All the strength. You guys doing this. Making plays.
Browning scrambles to the right. Fires off
Yeah, show who they are.
Ball is going to be picked off by Dewey. Andrew Wingard picked it off, fell to the ground, got up and made like a running back to the 30-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Look at the chaos here. Chaos, and then look at do it. Instinctive. Instinctive. Trust and keep. Trust in himself. Trusting to go make a play. And he does.
That was a hard hoodie. You seen that shit?
It's not going to take any different talent, guys. That's not how this works.
Fires middle of the field. That was caught. 35, 30, 25, 20. Brian Thomas Jr. He hung on to that one.
And they got to have it moments. 4 minutes, 2 minutes, go 2 minutes, go win the game. 0 blitz. Get out of a run check to go win the game. To go win the game. And then just put the ice on it here, the ice on the fucking top here. Look at this.
He gets hit as he let it go. The ball's floating up there. The ball is picked off. The Jags have picked it off.
Straight, finish, effort, job, big time
Yeah.
play. Antonio,
Yeah.
you know, you can't tell me this doesn't mean something to you. Unbelievable. Great.
In my team's the army, the navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate bag.
Fields it at the 15-yard line. Made a man miss, 25-yard line, 30-yard line. That's a good return by Parker White. Still on his feet, 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Parker Washington just brought it all the way back, and the Jags have extended the lead.
We remember seeing this, seeing these guys.
Man.
Whooping ass on the double teams, staying a hat on a hat, and letting Parker go do his thing. But it takes all 11. All you guys are involved in this, from the preparation, the walk,
Build 'em up,
the
coach.
practice, and then going and executing it in the game. That's you guys.
52-yarder from the right hash. Cook puts it down. Little kicks it up. The 52-yard field goal is good, and the Jaguars have taken the lead, 24-21 with 8:08 to play in the game.
And again, guys, got absolutely 0 chance. We don't have confidence in this guy. 0 chance. 52, big time kick. Big time kicks, big time moment.
Dropping his Mahomes. Fires middle of the field. Ball's intercepted. The ball is picked off. Are you kidding me? Devin Lloyd bringing it back again.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The musical score on this is giving me chills, bro.
20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Imagine what this conversation was like in person.
Devin Lloyd with the length of the field. Yet another interception. Jacksonville has taken the lead.
Playmakers make plays, bro. That's it.
Everybody will see.
We just gotta make plays.
But this play, like so many of these others,
We ain't
guys,
made plays in 2
it's who
weeks.
we are. You made an unbelievable play here, Devin. Unbelievable play. You made so many this year so far, bro. But so much of this play is the identity of our football team. Right here. Look at this whole crew. The whole thing, guys. Everybody. Coming back from here. The identity of our team is right here in these plays. Right here. Guys, it's all right in front of us, man.
Was that Travis?
Everything we want.
Was that
Everything
Travis that
we
was hawking down like that?
Talked about doing and wanting to do is all right in front of us. I can't be more excited. Guys, yeah. Has it been our best last 2 weeks? Absolutely not, no. But man, isn't that some of the in control? Shouldn't that be the exciting part about it? It's not like we over here getting our
Big Bo.
kicked in. We can control everything. Every single aspect of what we do moving forward, we can control. Get away. Get away from it. Do what you got to do individually to reset, recalibrate, and let's come back on Monday, guys, with a renewed
Jimmy Stones.
understanding, juice, but nothing needs to go changing, guys, right? It's right here in this room. All the answers and solutions are right here for us to just keep going and take the next step.
And right here.
But the details matter, man. They do.
We definitely got the answers.
It starts here. Us as coaches need to do it, coach it better, but we got to go do it better as well on the games. We all good on that, guys? Sure. Understand? Sure. Let's go Jags up 3, 1, 2, 3. Jags.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So technically, it was the hunt extra.
Yeah.
Which they've done that before.
Right. So kind of sounds of the game, not sounds of the game, actually hunt extra. But that was fire. That was fire. I love the accountability. And look, we might as well just get into it. The coach basically said it in the video. Blame is all around. You know, people are saying, "Oh, this is Trevor's fault." You know, it's the defense. No, it's everybody's fault. No one part is more at fault than the other, except for Travis Hunter. All right, Travis Hunter legitimately played some really he played so far above the X's and O's on his opportunities when he was out there. You know, I put it on coaching. Part of the things I put on coaching is why wasn't he out there from the get? You actually have him named as a starter and you wait till the third quarter to put him in the game? Or maybe it was towards the end of the second quarter, but as soon as he gets in, he makes a play. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. I have seen enough. I have finally seen enough. I understand that they had a plan, but there were safeguards in place that if they work correctly, then you can follow those plans. I feel like those safeguards are no longer in place.
Yeah,
and he needs to be full-time offense and he needs to be full-time defense.
The one thing I didn't understand is if we were going to trade Tyson Campbell, why the Travis should have goddamn been the starter Seattle game.
Yeah. Big Market says, also, fellas, how much did trading Tyson Campbell affect the chemistry of the team as far as the defensive side of the ball? I mean, nothing really, to be honest with you, because if they weren't getting takeaways and they were good at taking the ball away, and they're still good at stopping the run. Those are two factual things. But they've been getting thrown on. You know what I'm saying? You let 31, what was it? 31 points to the Bengals.
You get thrown on again, and then
you got the Panthers and the Texans. That was just really bad quarterback play on their part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Tyson did make a play in that game, in the Texans game, when he got that fumble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then look, you go into the 49ers game. What was that? 24? It's it was 24 points because all they needed was a field goal to pull ahead of us.
Yeah,
they scored 24.
Cincinnati, all that shit.
What did the Chiefs score? 28.
So,
obviously, what was the Seahawks score? I feel like they had 22, but that can't be right. I'd have to look it up. But anyway, my point is that they have been given points up. You feel me? So, Coach had an interview where he said that moving forward, the best 11 players will play. So I have to believe that they know, as part of the best 11 players, Travis Hunter needs to do what he was brought here to do, what you said that you were going to let him do, even if it's before your timeline is up. Because, again, you don't have the safeguards in place. Tyson Campbell, you thought was going to be your number one. You traded him. He's gone, right? BTJ, you thought he was going to be your number one receiver. He's not catching the ball. You have to find other options. So there is no safeguards anymore. Like you have to let him go out there and just be Travis Hunter, be nothing more than who he is, because that's what you said you were going to do. And I believe you because you've done everything that you said that you do thus far. But that's got to be priority number one, bro. And you just let the chips fall where they may. You feel me? Hope bro stay healthy. But regardless, you just have to do it because he shows you when you're allowed to feature him, when you're allowed to go to, like, bro, I think he had 12 targets. He had like 12 or 14 targets this game, bro. And I feel so bad for him because like, bro, you get your first NFL touchdown and it's bullshit. Your first 100-yard game and it's bullshit. Like it's
all bullshit.
It's not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that. The people that watch the game know that. So, nah, we kill it. And we're gonna get into it. But bro, the Raiders are the perfect team to try that shit out on. Mm-hmm. Perfect team to try it out on. And you got a bye week to prep it. You got a bye week to prep it. So coaches definitely, just for some of the play calls, like the fact that, bro, it was like for the second week in a row, you were listening to the run.
Mm-hmm.
I did something that we do very, very well. You weren't. It's not like you weren't doing it because we couldn't run the ball. You just chose to throw against Seattle, first series. On that one, yes, we took the football, but then you go on 3 and out. You passed the ball 3 times. Now, yes, we got the ball first this time, but they deferred. Y'all did the same shit.
Same thing.
Like, so coaches, I need y'all to do better. You know, the offense is to blame. Again, drop crucial passes. Trevor missing the layups. Missing some of the easy ones. Bad blocking. You know what I'm saying? And just no super, like besides when Travis was out there, like nobody was really getting any separation. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like,
but that's what they have to be working on, bro.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And look, and then you talk about penalties. Well, you would think, shit, the reason why we had so many penalties was because of the offense. Offense they had some big penalties, some hold-ins, but bro, the majority of the penalties were on the defensive side, who again gave up 35 points when their coach had already mercy ruled us.
Yeah, because he pulled the plug early.
Matthew Stafford only had 185 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. He passed every score.
Yeah.
He set an NFL record. First quarterback ever to pass for 5 touchdowns. And probably no interceptions is probably going to go in there too.
Oh yeah, for the international games.
Yes.
He dog walked us for that,
bro. In a mercy rule game,
it could have been so much worse.
It could have been so much worse, bro.
And I mean, to our credit, I mean, they still tried to win that game. It was not like they did. You know what I'm saying?
No, but once it was like, bro, you could just tell by the play calling. Like people say, oh, but defense came out in the second half and they made them go 3-0, and they kept getting. Bro, they weren't trying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they were in their bag.
And honestly, we're overhyping. We're overhyping that Travis Hunter PBU. That was a bad throw.
Why you say that?
It was a bad throw. It was a terrible throw. It was severely underthrown. He had him burnt. If he throws that ball towards the end zone, if he throws it, just throws it all the way just down the field, it's a touchdown. It was a bad throw. If you watch that, I watched it when it happened live. I was like, ugh. But
I mean, but it's the throw. But it's the throw that happened. And the fact, but he turned all the way around. And look, if they would have called PI on that, I would have been more apt to be like, okay, I can see how they call PI. Like more than
I didn't even bring it up. But that's a conjecture with it. But it was a terrible throw. He did what he's supposed to do, but I don't think it was like that's like he might have been probably got cooked on Devontae too, because he was cooked by Devontae. A bad throw bailed him out from being cooked because he got cooked.
I don't
I've seen corners on this team get cooked and not get bailed out by a bad throw and still go and make the play. I'm not saying that he can't do that, but if you can do that, I also want to see that ball be thrown perfectly and what happens, because that's not a real test. You know how I know you're good for real because I used to watch Jalen Ramsey do that shit. He'll be beat on the route, double move, be fucked around and be 2-3 steps behind the receiver. DeAndre Hopkins up the sideline a lot. That ball come out, by the time the ball get there and it ain't no underthrow, he not breaking stride. Hopkins thinking he coming down with that ball, and out of nowhere, here comes Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, but I've seen Jalen get burnt too.
Yeah, he's getting burnt too. I'm talking about.
No, even then, even in 2017,
first 5 years, Jalen Ramsey. If you burn him, he's about to turn me into one of his interviews.
Yeah, bro, you almost turned zesty.
Yeah, I was about to say. Just about to.
You should be zesty Ramsey.
You tell me. but I know what a premier lockdown cornerback looks like here. So, we have to see more snaps to figure it out. But I mean, shit.
But I'm just saying he's had a lot of good. He's had the opportunities that you see where like the ball is in the air and he's in the area, and we're not talking about on some shit where his responsibility is to be 8 yards off the ball and they hit him with a quick slant. We're not talking about no shit like that. We're talking about when he's really up with a receiver, bro. Like, and the ball comes that way. He has made a play just about every single time.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That is a fact. Yeah, whether the point of it is you have to make the play if the play is there to be made.
The biggest problem is, how do you play 140 snaps in the NFL game?
I can't answer that, bro. I'm not like you say all the time, bro. I'm not the one that said I can do it. I don't know. We gonna have to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued, but at the same time,
have to see, bro.
But at the same time, I don't want anybody on my football team ever playing 100 snaps in the game.
Bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, man, it's 2025, bro. It's gonna be 2026. Like, it's a new era. It's a new era, bro. Like, I understand it, but hey, he say he can do it. They say he can do it.
This is the Jacksonville Jaguars, bro. I done seen a lot. Man, like I said, we talked about him a couple months ago. Hey, I seen Justin Blackman out there Best talent I ever seen in my fucking life. For the Jaguar, the highest potential I've ever seen.
Yeah, but he's not. I mean, that's not exclusive to the Jaguars or
It just
him as
happens,
a
bro.
player.
Shit
Like,
just be happening to the Jaguars, bro. I just don't need him. I
mean, but I agree with you. I agree with you. But I would also beg to argue that if you look at, I mean, damn, the Raiders, they had a motherfucker kill somebody. The Ravens, motherfucker went to prison, and Ray Lewis was under investigation for murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Like other teams be dealing with like
all those
crazy
teams.
shit.
Yeah, and look, that's fine, bro. I'm fine with all of those sacrifices, bro. All of those teams have Super Bowl wins.
So
if
then,
we're gonna,
then it's coming. Then by that logic, we going to the ship.
No, you're telling me we gotta kill somebody. Got to get killed.
Oh, that's crazy. No, bro. No. It's crazy. Rashid, I mean, how many Super Bowls has Patrick and them won since Rashid, ran somebody off the road? You feel me? Like, and the Raiders, hold on, and the Raiders won way before Henry Ruggs shit.
Oh, you think that's the first body that somebody for the Raiders has?
No, but that's my point. That's all I'm saying is that's my point. Like I don't know if every last team, but I know a lot of teams be having the fuck shit, bro. I know that. So I'm not, listen, that's sad. That's sad. That's what happened to Justin Blackman. But hey, it is what it is, bro. That it is what it is. And Travis is whoever he's going to be. But as of right now, bro, he's Travis Hunter, and Travis Hunter can do that shit. He's shown you he can do that shit. They need to let him do that, man. And lastly, bro, just so we can get off the blame train, special teams, bro.
I'm not done with blame train with bricks for hands. Because, bro, what the fuck is wrong, bro? BT, bro, bro. Don't nobody want to listen to Jay. I said it early in the season. He needs to take at least a week off.
What do you think a bye week is, bro?
No, that don't count. Because even right now, all you're doing right now is pretty much doing what you do on Sundays, but we don't get to see it.
Not catching shit?
Yeah. Like at least I know like you get to sit on the sideline and not catch that shit and then like not affect our team negatively while you not catch the ball. That's how I feel. Because if you're not gonna catch the ball, why the fuck is we coming? Why the fuck is you showing up if you're not gonna do your job?
Yeah. Big Marcus asks, how much do y'all think BTJ losing one of his close friends and teammates at LSU is affecting him? Also, do the Jags have therapy counselors for stuff like that?
I mean, we talked about this before, so I'm honestly not really gonna go back into it. But it's part of maybe you need to take some time.
Yeah.
Work some shit out.
Yeah.
That's honestly been the basis of maybe he should take some time. And it's always been like that. And I felt like that even people, the hospital man, all that shit, he was dropping the ball all fucking camp before anybody could touch it. So I can only go by that. And I don't want to put that on him or make that be the reason. Because what we have to understand is we've never seen BTJ be a number one receiver.
Right.
They force fed him the ball at the back half, the back 4 weeks of the season, back 5 weeks of the season last year. But he wasn't the number one. But he wasn't the number one receiver in college, and apparently there was a clear division. People feel like there was a clear division between Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr.
Right.
And I feel like I'm starting to see the clear distinction between the two.
One's healthy and not catching the ball. Well, I guess technically he's not healthy.
No, the clear distinction is the clear distinction.
He's probably hurt anyway, bro. Well, to be honest with you,
man, the clear distinction ain't no fucking hurt. You wasn't catching the ball in the through training camp.
Yeah, we know that, bro.
So you was hurt then?
No. I'm saying you're saying he needs to sit down, and I'm saying like he may have to anyway. Like even if that wasn't part of the plan, he might have to anyway because he's probably hurt.
Man, he's not fucking hurt.
Well, at least fake it. If you know what I'm saying. If it's a thing to like save face, so you can again to your point.
That
work out.
Oh no, the ball hit the ground. My bad. I'm looking at the game.
But even to your point, like if it's just for him so he can clear his head, you know, because obviously, okay. The other reason I say that is because, like, look, real shit. It'll look really bad if it's like, oh, he sat himself down. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll look really bad. So look, if you're tender right now, go heal up, but heal up your body and your mind, and you know, come back and be, you know, the better version of BTJ than, you know, that we know that you are capable of being because we've seen you do it. Mm-hmm. Devin says that flag on special teams was BS. That brought the touchdown back. Yeah, but the way we played was BS too, so it kind of doesn't matter. Yeah. Robert says Macari is still trash. I agree to disagree. Daryl's on that bull. He says every problem is fixable except one. Already taking shots. The last two games we lost only 19 times. The games we won, snaps were 50-50. It's 2 games. He must be talking about running the ball. Yeah. Cole Van Lanen, I guess he's saying needs to play right guard. Hunter needs to be the first read, then Washington, and then BTJ. Daryl agrees with you.
The problem with that is the play's not designed that way because Mr. Travis Hunter wants to play both sides of the ball, so he doesn't technically have a position. He's the what? He's the F.
Yeah, he's the F.
He's the fucking F. So they just put you where you want to. They put you wherever, and you run whatever route you run from there. So, I guess you can work it to where that's the. But I mean, we'll see how long that can work until teams say, "Hey, BTJ is not going to catch the ball. Let's double team Travis Hunter." And apparently, Parker Washington is not going to catch the ball either because these motherfuckers can't catch nothing. Bro, the fact that, Devin, where's Devin? Because Devin's in here, bro. And I know, man, that's crazy because Trevor, Devin's in here, was Daryl, everybody. Brian Thomas Jr. is ranked 83 out of 83 eligible wide receivers in the NFL for catching catchable balls. Trevor Lawrence, on passes that Trevor Lawrence has thrown to Brian Thomas Jr. that are deemed catchable, he's caught 64% of them, bro. Or like 63.4. That's a D. D's don't get degrees. That is a failing grade. What can you do? I've been saying it since week 1, week 2, week 3. I've been saying it all year. He has been a net negative for us. He hasn't done anything really positive. He's dug us into holes, managed to get us out of one of the holes he dug us in, and he hasn't been able to do it since. Because he didn't dig us in a hole in the Kansas City game. Everything was it was pretty good, and then he did what he was supposed to do. But when he digs us in a hole, he don't be digging us out. That's why you're not a number one receiver. The coaching staff got to figure that all the intangible shit. Motherfuckers, he looking tangibly poor right now, dog. Tangibly homeless. That's how it feels when I watch him drop a pass when the quarterback puts it in his chest.
Yeah. So got Connor in the chat. Shout out Connor, bro. Jungle Beat Podcast. Have Happy Hour Sports, bro. I don't know if you know this, but they have like 3 spinoff shows. Like they got spinoffs on the podcast already. It's just wild. But he says Jag Twitter is chaos this week. Absolutely. And it's a bye week. It makes it so like nothing's going on, no real movement. Then they drop this 100 extra.
Look.
What's this? Someone mentioned training BTJ for Garrett Wilson or Chris Olave. Would you guys do it?
Man, motherfuckers wouldn't give us a bag of fucking nickels for him right now, dog.
Man, but Garrett Wilson isn't playing that well this year.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what he's doing. I take both of them. But we can't. Don't nobody gonna give up no assets for that. They get the same numbers we get. They're gonna be
okay. Maybe this isn't
one receiver.
I don't know. Maybe this isn't just for me to look at his numbers because the Jets are really bad this year.
Yeah, they fucking suck.
But he may be contributing to why they suck.
Garrett Wilson is wrong, man. Justin Fields fucking sucks. That's why they're bad. Justin Fields is fucking terrible. He stinks. Look at that number. Look at Justin Fields' numbers. He's fucking terrible.
Bro, their owner said some crazy shit, dog. He said some crazy shit. They were like, are they talking about his QB rating or his Madden rating? Like,
Woody Johnson be saying some shit, bro. I'll blame him, man. Sorry, someone.
But I feel like Chris Olave is wasted in the Saints.
Yeah,
I would definitely love to have Chris Olave here. And before this year, I would have said Garrett Wilson too. But I think the few times I've watched the Jets game, Garrett Wilson wasn't playing well. But Connor was saying play Travis Hunter 90 to 100 equally on both sides. That's why dude drafted 2 play.
That's why you drafted 2 players.
Equally on both sides. That's why you drafted 2 players. I got you. Yeah. 100%. That's what we're saying, dog.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree that that's why we drafted 2 players. I mean, especially in year 1 of what a plan should be to make this team better.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is.
So I'm glad I saw this since you were hollering for Devin earlier. Trevor don't pass the eyeball test, making $50 million a year. So my question to you is, does it matter? Does Trevor money really matter in this equation of winning and losing right now?
No, I mean, shit, why would it? It shouldn't. Is he even a top 10 paid quarterback right now?
I don't think so. I don't think it does either. You know what I'm saying? I think he makes what quarterbacks make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a quarterback for a team and you get to a second contract, a real second contract, because obviously Blake Bortles got a second contract, but his contract was he just got an extra $3 million a year. Like Blake's contract wasn't like that. But Trevor, I don't know why like y'all are okay. I'm gonna ask y'all this. Let's say they didn't give Trevor the contract. Who's our quarterback? Are you like bringing in Kirk Cousins? Are you getting who in college? Are you going to get Arch? Are you going to get DJ Lagway? Are you get Costello? Are you going to get Carson? Are you going to get Carson Beck? You know what I'm saying? Like what were you going to do? What are you going to do? Like there's really. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't watch college football like that, but I watch college football, and like I'm not impressed. Dylan Raiola, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not impressed with really too many of these quarterbacks out here, bro. So I don't know. To me, I don't know what the answer is other than he got paid. Like it doesn't matter if you didn't pay him, then either we're getting a journeyman, we're getting a guy like Kirk Cousins, which that's going to cost us a lot of money to get him. And look, Penix is up and down, and Kurt ain't even playing. So I don't know, man. I just think the conversation about his check, which like he doesn't even get until next year anyway, because he is getting his 5th-year option money this year. But like, I don't know. But what I do know is that I've seen is Trevor perfect? Absolutely not. Can Trevor do shit better? Absolutely. We say it on here all the time. We're not Trevor apologists. We're just Trevor realists. Like that's it. Like we're not apologizing for him. Like he needs to make the layups. He needs to do the easy throws, right? But the problem is when he doesn't do it, and then the very next play your receiver drops the ball, or the very next play you do it, and then you get a penalty, and then you guys go back 10 more yards, and then it makes it almost impossible for you to do it again.
My question is, on 48 pass attempts, how many of the throws are allowed to be your fault? Like, how many are allowed to be bad? How many are allowed to just be like, okay, the quarterback, that was on him?
On 40, what was his completion? Like, how many completions did he have on 48 throws?
I'm just talking about in general. I don't even really care about the completions because the way this team been playing, he could throw it 48 times and we could have 13 drops.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
he could have how 4. I'm talking about him. I don't really care about the completions. It's more of
but you have to have a total, because you're saying out of 48 throws.
Because if I throw the ball 48 times and I have 3 bad throws during the game, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the threshold for people to, because people say, oh man, the bad throw, Trevor doesn't pass the eye test, but like, what's passing the eye test? Not throwing any bad throws?
Well, that's what basically, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like by that logic, then he just has to make every single throw.
Yes.
And that just doesn't know. Y'all literally saw Patrick Mahomes here, and he didn't make every throw. He overthrew motherfuckers that were open, threw bad passes in the dirt, threw a 99-yard pick 6. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you watch the games, Daryl, or do you look at the stats? I'm starting to become convinced that Daryl looks at the stats and watches Twitter during the game.
Hey,
I'm really starting to think that.
Chat, Duval.
I'm really starting to think that, bro.
Toba says, I don't even think Justin Jefferson would succeed with Fields. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
But no, they're playing bad. But that whole team is playing bad, bro. It's just not Justin Fields. Like that whole team is playing bad. Devin, but how many years apart did Matthew Stafford and Trevor Lawrence get their contracts, bro? I think Matthew Stafford's on his third contract. Like
with the Rams.
Like what are we even talking about here?
Yeah, he got the majority of his money already. They just want to be competitive. He trying to win Super Bowl.
Like that's it. Like, see, so hold on, wait, Jay. You have a job, right? Like you have an actual job that you go and you like for all intents and purposes, we're gonna say clock into, right? You have that outside of this podcast, correct? Are you frozen?
Yeah.
Okay. I have that. I'm sure that most of you in the chat have that.
I'm about to roll another one, Daryl. Smoking on Pookie Loke tonight.
So listen, if you start in the company today in 2025, right, and they start you out at $25 an hour, is that your fault that somebody that's been working there 5 years who when they started, they were only making $13 an hour, and now they're only making $20 an hour? Do you think it's not right for you to make more money than that person because the time has changed and people shouldn't like come on to jobs at certain wages?
Yeah, because I know if I'm not doing my job for $25 an hour.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like you guys are talking about the money. He was the next quarterback in line to get that contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. And the only other question is, okay, if you're saying you wouldn't, like he shouldn't have the money, then you need to ask yourself, well, who's your fucking quarterback? Who? Cam Ward? Shador, I guess. I guess we would have drafted Shador with the number 5 because you probably wouldn't have got Travis Hunter.
Nope.
Because you don't have a franchise quarterback. So it's like it's just weird, bro. It's weird. I really wish like people would just get off the money shit, bro. Stop pocket watching. That's what he makes.
Yeah.
Like that's what he makes, bro.
Stop pocket watching.
What is Dak Prescott like for real? I'm for real, bro. Dak Prescott, he's gotten to the playoffs. Yeah, he's had 12 win 10. But what has he got to be 60 plus million? He ain't won no fucking Super Bowls. He ain't even take him. He hasn't even taken him close enough to sniff it. Hasn't even been to the NFC Championship. Like, what are we talking about here? Justin Herbert, what the fuck has Justin Herbert done? Throw for a bunch of yards in the fucking regular season? His rookie year?
And hold on. And lose to the motherfucker who don't pass the eye test?
Yes. Every time he plays
Hold on. Lose to the motherfucker who threw how many interceptions in the first half of a playoff game?
4.
He came back?
Like, come on, man. Like, and listen, I don't think Justin Herbert's trash. I think Justin Herbert's a good quarterback. You feel me? But it's just crazy again, bro. It's crazy the pocket.
They are on Carson Wentz's ass.
Of course they are, bro.
Jesus Christ.
So that's all I got to say about that, bro. He says I watched the game without a blood in my mouth. Okay.
You need to start, brother. You got to slow it down sometimes, bro, because maybe you processing too fast, bro. Maybe you don't understand how. I think a lot of people don't understand how football works. Like, how is he supposed to? Like I said, this has to be this in order for in order for these things to work, a lot of this process has to be kind of like ironed out. Going into the season, I don't think the coaching staff figured, hey, Brian Thomas Jr. is going to lay an egg this year. Like I think when they drafted Travis Hunter, I think they figured, hey, we have a guy just even based off the numbers. We have a guy at receiver.
He was the safeguard. That's what I'm talking about.
We had the safeguard here. We figured we had that. We figured that could give us some time. But what that does is it makes us feel better in drafting Travis Hunter because we feel like we have a number one receiver. Mm-hmm. Because if they felt like we didn't have a number one receiver, I think they go and get a receiver.
Yeah.
And not go draft the 50-50 project that is actually instead of because she drafted somebody that high, 50-50 is the normal rate of success or failure. It's more like 25% success, 75% failure. That's the gamble you're going with Travis Hunter. Honestly, it might be 20-80 because it might be 15-85 because we gave up next year's draft pick. Like we essentially took a luxury pick because we thought we had luxury. You know what I'm saying? So if it turns out that we don't have that's not a luxury pick, then it does start to turn out to look bad because now he has to be, like I said, he has to be the Heisman player, the Heisman winner.
Yeah, but
it forces him to do it. It forces him to try to do it. So I mean, like I said, hey, maybe it works out in the long run, but what I was trying to get to is that kind of messes up the offense. And that was the reason I always wanted him to play receiver the entire time, is because I need him to have continuity in this offense. Not just playing the F. You know what I'm saying? Not just playing that. I need you to move around every which way position, pause, every way you can line up. I want you to know all that shit like the back of your hand. Because right now, had we been doing that, we at least could have tried to score with, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, but we could have scored with some of these teams below. We could have beat the Seahawks. If Travis Hunter was our number one receiver, we beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
If he was the number one corner, we would have probably beat the Seahawks too, bro.
Yeah.
Just saying. Big Marcus says at this point we should use Travis Hunter as wide receiver 1 and play him on defense as CB1 when the opposing team is on our side of the 50-yard line within field goal range. I think that can work. I think he just needs to play full time on both sides. Topa,
I want to see it at this point.
Yeah, Topa, going back to what I'm saying, like who you gonna get? He says we can't get nobody next draft. 2027 draft class will be stacked with QBs. Yeah, but you wouldn't be getting anybody in 2020. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you would have to go through some journeyman shit to try to get to a good job or take a flyer on somebody. Daryl says Kirk Cousins would be an upgrade.
See, I'm gonna have to kick Daryl. Daryl is. Nah. You don't smoke no weed. You on something tonight, Daryl.
He goes. Big Marcus continues. By doing that, I think it challenges our defense, especially our cornerback, to do their job to prevent Travis from taking snaps away from them.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's CB1. They're trying to take snaps away from him. Like, yeah, if Travis is CB1, you know what I'm saying? Trevor is compounding the problems the team is already having. But what about when he's doing what he's supposed to do? See, that's the thing. Like again, it's the team is fucking up. You feel me? Trevor did everything. Trevor did what he was supposed to do. The line did what they were supposed to do. The receivers did what they were supposed to do. Got us down with X amount of time to kick a field goal. And then Cam Little comes out there and doesn't do what he's supposed to do. Yeah. Is that again, by y'all logic, like that's Trevor's fault.
But look. At the same time, we just watched a video where Quinn Allen was supposed to pick up the blitzer, the same blitzer that Travis Hunter saw and pointed out to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence saw. Trevor Lawrence makes that spin because he thinks it's going to get picked up. And it didn't get picked up. So it's just things happen.
Yeah.
But like I said, you sometimes, to me, Trevor had a thing of compounding onto mistakes.
Yeah. Now that's true. Now that if that was the statement, that is an absolute true statement. Like Trevor, outside of like the overthrows, and I ain't gonna lie, some of those, like Jay's pointed out, some of those were probably the best with what was happening around him. That was probably the best throw to make, like the slightly out wide throws. But like Devin on this, he says he got sacked first play of the game when Travis Hunter wide open as the primary receiver. Travis wasn't the primary receiver; he was the underneath receiver. And Trevor's not expecting McCarr to get his ass whooped and allow a fucking free rusher on him, bro. He steps up, and then he steps up into the sack. Again, other people, and that's not saying. Hold on, wait, hold on, bro. And that's not me saying. I'm not saying that. Oh, Trevor didn't make a mistake. Even Trevor came out and said, man, I saw Travis coming, was free underneath. I should have just dumped it off to him. But but forgive Trevor for expecting his offensive line on first down to hold up for him, bro.
On the first play of the game.
On the first play of the game.
I don't. You're not tired of nothing. You're not tired of nothing. We've been here all fucking week. I expect when that ball is out, I expect you to block some fucking body.
Like, does that? Like, I'm being like, we're having a real conversation.
Look,
like, hold on, wait, hold on, bro, hold on, Devin. Like, be real, dog. Does context not matter? Because look, even Jay has said, like, at certain times he's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. It's Trevor's fault. Like even Jay has said that. Who right now is talking just rationale to everybody right now.
But going to context, that's what I was going to say. Context. Devin, you wrote he got sacked first play of the game. Yes, he got sacked. He didn't sack his fucking self. They didn't do their job. How are you supposed to get to the reads if you can't get to the reads, bro?
Topa says the offense struggles is not all on Trevor. Let's be fair now. He says y'all talking about drops. The team only had 4 drops Sunday.
I've already read all these messages. That's what I was saying, that he's not watching. He's watching the game on. He's not watching the game. He's just watching the stats, and that's when he said about the watching. Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, you need to. You got cataracts. You can be able to see what's going on, man, to fix that little issue you got going on.
Damn, man. I didn't realize the chat way the fuck down here.
Yeah, bro. They jumping.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't. Your eyeball test and my eyeball test are two different things. It has to be. And again, like when he makes the plays, but motherfucker holds, or I don't know, bro. Some dumbass penalty, illegal shift.
They don't line up right.
A false start or just anything. Like again, does Trevor need to play well? We always say Trevor needs to control his controllables. Yes, but listen, no quarterback is perfect. Show me a quarterback with a perfect stat line across his career. Not one game. I'm not saying it's not possible to be perfect one game. But it's not possible to be perfect all the time, bro. It's not. So like you have to have have some expectation. You have to have some expectation that he may not make a good throw, but there may also be other determining factors why he didn't make a good throw. Like, look, running beyond the line of scrimmage and throwing the ball, that's some dumbass shit, Trevor. And you did it twice in the same year.
But look, I said this before the season, and you when I said it, you were like, you know what? If I look at it like that, because you kind of have to. Trevor is going to make mistakes because quarterbacks make mistakes. All quarterbacks make mistakes, but Trevor might make one. He might make one more mistake. But typically, if I honestly, if you go back even this year, his mistakes honestly are coming after like 2 to 3 bad plays in a row. Because I love what Ken just said about how the fans pretend to know they're definitely not. But this right here, the check down to ETN. I think that was right after a fucking drop, after a horrible play by somebody else fucking up. And I think Trevor was just pissed off and threw the ball out there like that. I don't know why. I don't know. It happens.
Yeah, but the tight end. But hold on. One other thing about that play, the tight ends have been getting their asses kicked and blocking. And look, Trevor. It's very. I'm just saying. I'm not saying this what happened. I just say I noticed this other detail. Trevor may have saw that and was like
and killed it.
And just killed the play.
Because you know why? And I'll say, Robert, you know why? Because, like I said, J.I.M.B.O said it. Tight ends getting killed. And last week when we throw that fucking play, we lost yards because the tight end got killed.
Yep.
ETN catches the ball behind the line of scrimmage, gets murdered, and I think he almost fumbled. Probably could have fumbled the ball, but just a lot of bad.
But it was like a loss of like 3 or 4 yards. It was bad, and the loss of down.
Yeah, it was bad. So throw it in the dirt. Throw it to where it can't be.
And I'm not even saying that's what happened. I'm just saying like that's a possibility. Like I'm seeing this, but I have a different view than what Trevor Lawrence has. I have a TV broadcast view that doesn't look the same on the field, but there is a chance that he may have saw that shit too. That's all I'm saying. Like we don't know, but I tell you this, bro. He was a leader about his shit, and he says, "Hey, I saw this. I should have did this. I could have did this better." You feel me? Trevor takes the blame even when it wasn't his fault. You feel me? And he gets the blame when it's not his fault from the fans. And it just doesn't make sense. When Trevor plays bad, bro, we gonna tell you play bad.
See, I love when people pick and choose. Even Kurt Warner was criticizing him. Kurt Warner also was like, "Hey, it's really tough. It's really tough to do this when you're getting hit every play, when you don't have time, when you don't even have time to get through a read, let alone second, third, maybe have to get back to the original. Like, what are we talking about?" He got a false start. I don't remember him. I don't remember Trevor getting a false start.
I think they did call it on 16, but again, it's like, what if they had a silent? Like again, like you guys don't know. You know, there is such thing as silent snap counts. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's expecting, like, bro, you were supposed to hike the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't know that, and Trevor really doesn't. And maybe that's Trevor's problem. Maybe that's Trevor's biggest problem. Like he don't get off in people's ass enough.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, they be jawing at motherfuckers. Just catch the goddamn ball. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they be going off. And that's not to say Trevor's never gone off. I seen him get into it with Gabe Davis on the sideline. Seen him throw down there, break a tablet.
Man, but I'm pissed off right now about this shit, about the receiver shit, bro. It's like, bro, we could have kept Calvin Ridley for this shit. God damn. Fuck.
And listen, and here's the other thing. Bro, I fuck with big game James, bro. But now that we're 7 weeks in to watching football, bro, remember what he says. He says everybody you've had has dropped the football. The one common denominator is you. Man, Christian Kirk has been dropping the football in the Texans. Evan Ingram just played his best game at the Broncos, but outside of being injured,
but
he was dropping the ball.
He had a history of dropping the ball before he got here.
Yeah, and he had a history of dropping the ball before he got here.
I'm saying before he got here, and
you feel me?
And he didn't drop the ball while he was here.
But hold on, it gets better. And everybody else, damn near that Trevor Lawrence has had the opportunity to throw the ball to, they don't play in the league. They're not on the team.
Zay Jones.
Oh, Zay Jones. My bad. Zay Jones.
I saw he had a catch the other night.
Yeah. Zay Jones, you're right. But everybody, I mean, okay, that's one. How many receivers has he thrown to?
Well, Calvin's really still in the league.
Calvin's dropping the ball. What are we talking about? We know that. Calvin Ridley has been dropping the ball since he's been over at the Titans, bro.
He's a ball dropper.
What are we even talking about? Like, come on, man. Let's be real. Let's not act like he came here and he had Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase here, bro.
Look, and that's the thing too. Robert, thank you for saying this, because I'm telling you, even I don't know 2.5. I don't know how fast people think, or how slow people think, or how 2.5 seconds happens, but every snap when they're saying, "Oh man, he could have made this play. He should have saw him." The ball is snapped, and within 3 seconds, there is a 300-pounder in his face with no resistance. There was people just running free out. Bro, we gotta call it straight up, brother.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We gotta call it
Christian
straight
Kirk. Okay, bro, but he's not playing with Trevor right now. He's hurt. You know what I'm saying? He had a hamstring. Bro, these guys get hurt, bro. This is football. This is football. I don't know too many players that have been big name, that have any type of name attached to them, and at some point in their career that they haven't gotten hurt. That is wild, bro.
Are we gonna bring up the time that Parker Washington got Trevor Lawrence hurt? You forgot that.
I'm just saying those takes are weird. They are weird. And the fact that they only apply to Trevor Lawrence, they don't apply to nobody else.
But no, like I said, nobody was talking about Parker Washington getting Trevor Lawrence killed during the Cincinnati Monday Night Football game. And because Trevor Lawrence didn't do the stupid thing and throw the ball to the receiver before he even came out of his break, because he was supposed to already have turned his head and came out of the break. And so instead of just throwing the ball into danger and to throw it to his nameplate and it be an interception, he held on to that bitch so he could throw it when you finally come out your break. And now I got hurt.
Yeah.
Because you fucked up.
And Parker Washington, it's not like we just made that up. Parker Washington said that himself. I'm just saying, I don't know who it was. I think it was Jordan DeLugo, somebody, bro. But they were talking about how the goalposts moved. Listen, again, I'm just being a realist. I'm not being an apologist for Trevor. I'm just being a realist, dog. Some of these take the money and the fact that it's him and him alone. The reason why we're not successful is bullshit. He didn't give up 35 points. It's not like he didn't throw 7 pick sixes, or I'm sorry, he didn't throw 5 pick sixes. He didn't do that. He didn't. That's what I don't understand. Bro, it's a whole team.
He wasn't 13 for 48 with 4 picks. I'm telling 5 picks. What I'm saying? I done seen this shit, bro. I done seen this shit, dog.
I don't right now, I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Listen.
Tope, I don't know who that is. How can I talk about somebody that I don't know? I don't see him. Where he been at? I don't know.
You need to put that Guardian helmet back on. Maybe I'll notice him again.
Daryl, that's weird. Again, we're not saying he's making every throw. We're telling you he can be better. But if you think that he is the sole, if you think he is the main component of why we're not winning, that's crazy.
Context, Daryl. When Liam Cohen did that, you remember what game that was? That was the Cincinnati game. That's the one Trevor said, hey. And you know what he did the next time he threw the fucking ball?
He threw it in a receiver's chest. And guess what they did? They
fucking dropped it.
You want to guess which receiver that was?
BTJ. Would have been the first down. We win that fucking game. And right now, maybe we're 5-2 right now. Maybe we're still 6-1 because maybe we feel better about our fucking selves. But guess what, Mr. Actual harming the team every game he's played in, damn near, except for one, Mr. Drop Everything, Mr. Can't Do Nothing Right, Mr. Bricks for Hands. What do you mean? Because this is the point, bro. Oh my God! See, yeah, we about to.
Listen, we just agree to disagree.
We have to agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree, bro.
I hope to see Daryl at a Jaguar game one day, and you go watch. Maybe, like I said, go watch it in person where you can't. When you're not under the. Like I said, you talk about the blunt, but you're under the influence of what the team of what somebody else's opinion is. Go watch and see it for yourself. I can't tell you because if you're going to regurgitate what Mark Sanchez has said and what
I saw CJ Stroud. I don't know if Nick Chubb was running a Texas or a slant or an in, but he was coming across the middle and CJ Stroud misses him wide. And bro, you know what they said on the broadcast? Man, his receivers got to help him out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit doesn't. It just some shit. It doesn't make sense, and we just go like as fans. I get it, bro. You go along, but look, we're really like we're watching the games, dog. We're watching, and we're just not watching this one thing. We're watching it from a top-down view, bro.
Yeah, and to come in here and talk about this shit with y'all. This ain't just look, it is our opinion. I don't want my opinion to sway. I want you to continue to think how you think, be an individual, do what you gotta do. But what I'm saying is look at everything objective. Look at where this team has been, where it could potentially go. If everybody was doing, that's why I asked how many bad throws has he allowed? He threw the ball 48 times. Is he allowed 3 bad throws and 48 pass attempts? I think you should be allowed that. I think you should be allowed to walk away with the day. You know what I'm saying? Just walk away of the day and have at least 85 to 90% of the when the ball left my hand, I put it in the best position possible for us 85 to 90% of the time. I think.
And that's not even accounting for if the defensive players who get paid to not let him do shit, like make a play. Like that's not even accounting for that. Like, so I don't know, bro. I've seen a lot of bad quarterback play, bro. I've seen a lot of bad quarterback play. And that's not to say I've never seen Trevor play bad, but I've seen a lot of bad, especially being a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. I've seen a lot of bad quarterback play, and this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Cat God in the chat. What's up, man?
I was just
Cat God. Yeah, the expectation can't be Tom Brady. That's unrealistic because only Tom Brady was Tom Brady.
Yeah, and only Tom Brady. And look, and perfect thing. Do you know why you can't expect that? Because of how he's been coached. Because of how Tom Brady was coached and prepared for football games. This is the first time. This is, in my opinion. I can't tell you the truth. This is, in my opinion, this is the first time in his 5 years that he's had a coach who is there to teach and develop him into being a quarterback at the NFL level. Because the first head coach, we know for a goddamn sure wasn't trying to do it. The second coach wasn't trying to do it. Because if the second coach was trying to do it, you would have saw that offense actually like take shift and form. But you couldn't do it because it's not even your offense.
Mm-hmm.
Got stagnant. People knew what the fuck we was going to do. Like, bro, they didn't even have. Doug Peterson didn't even want to have a relationship. You could tell. Your quarterback gets his head taken off, and you don't even defend him in the media. You don't even have to fuck with him personally, but you should defend your quarterback in the media when someone takes a cheap shot on him. I'm not here to play. Oh man, it's fine, man. I'm here to be realistic about it, dog. What kind of relationship do you think that's had? Like, do you think that is like occurred? I've asked multiple guests, people who have been around Trevor. Is Trevor an asshole? Because why?
Yeah.
Because how come the coaching staff wouldn't do these things for him? How come they wouldn't take him in and teach him and try to progress him to be a good player in the NFL? Still easy. I don't give a fuck what you did in college. You still have to have good leadership around you. Didn't have no damn leadership.
Robert says Big Marcus always gets the calls and favoritism, and he says facts on that. Okay, Daryl, I'm going to tell you, dog, this is going to be the last one because this is the one. So you're telling me Doug Peterson's offense is more complicated than Liam Cohen's offense? An offense that Trevor doesn't even wear a wristband for with the plays on? like, come on, bro. I think, you know what, to be honest, Daryl, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I think you're actually trolling. I think at this point you're like trolling.
I love the fact that you're a Jaguars fan, but at the same time, we got to educate ourselves on. We got to educate ourselves on who we're talking about. Doug Peterson's offense was. Do you remember Press Taylor? Do you remember Press Taylor? Doug Peterson has literally lost 2 jobs because he has Press Taylor running his offense. A vanilla, non-progressive offense that neither one of them created or invented. But I don't know that. I'm just saying.
I mean, Jalen Hurts been to 2 Super Bowls since then. He had Jalen Hurts. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts been to 2 Super Bowls, won 1. I don't know, dog. He wasn't doing that with Doug Peterson over there. Doug Peterson wasn't even going to let him play.
Yeah.
He didn't even want Jalen Hurts.
He didn't even want Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts not even his type of quarterback. Like he didn't even want Jalen Hurts. So I don't know, bro. Listen, I was happy about the Doug Peterson shit, but bro, you literally saw him as assistants and shit left. You saw that their pieces of our offense left with him. Yeah. And that's all Jay's saying is like Doug Peterson didn't bring anything new to the offense. As a matter of fact, now that hindsight is kind of 2020, is maybe the reason Doug Peterson didn't call plays anymore. Like he was just letting Press do it because they weren't even his plays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he stripped so much of the offense, like he doesn't even know what to do with it anymore. All right, Press, you got it, man.
You got it, bro. I'm not dealing with it, bro. I'm not dealing with the day to day. Which means
So
he shouldn't even took the job, but he took the job. He was just stealing. He just took the job.
So hey man, we running over, dog. Let's do this last
way
thing.
over. We are running.
Yeah, dog. Let's do this last thing.
But I love you, bro. I love the interaction, bro. Like
yes.
It's all love. You know how we get on here, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying, bro. You're saying he didn't dumb down his playbook. He lost assistants that, matter of fact, one of those assistants is the what's it called? The interim head coach of the Tennessee Titans right now. Like he left and he left, and the very next year Doug Peterson takes out one of the things that we were most successful in. How does that make sense? Why if you're dumbing it down, why would you take out the stuff that's most successful? You know why he took it out? Because it wasn't his.
Yeah.
It was Mike McCoy's.
No deep crossers.
It was Mike McCoy. And then Jim Bob Cooter left.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And Jim Bob, and guess where he's at? He's at the Colts.
He's back at the Colts. He's back at the Colts.
He's back. He's at the Colts, and fucking Danny Dimes is fucking slinging all over the yard. Like what? That's all I'm saying, bro. There's levels to this shit. And listen, we maybe pay an unhealthy amount of attention to this team, but we also spend a lot of our valuables on this team, our time, our energy, and our money. So yeah, bro, like a good investor, you're gonna pay attention to your investment, bro. Like you have to pay attention to your investment, bro.
Sometimes you gotta be elitist, bro. That's all I was saying earlier, bro. It just wraps back around to it. Sometimes you gotta be elitist, bro. We put a little, like I said, like I'm paying a lot of attention, even in the down times of bad, just even doing bad. I'm paying attention to what's going on, dog. I've seen bad quarterback play. Talking about we tank. You really think we tank? We had Gardner Minshew.
What do you mean, tank? We had Gardner Minshew.
Right, Glennon. What are we doing? You tanking? Jesus Christ.
Hey, and you're saying like we're taking. Listen, real shit. We weren't even supposed to get Trevor. The Jets won a game. The Jets were supposed to get Trevor.
Yes.
Like again, bro. There's levels to this shit. But listen, we already said Daniel Jones, bro. I told CJ, and we got to get CJ back on. CJ, the Colts fan of the Sick podcast. We got to get him back on, bro. Before the game, but bro, I saw them play the Chargers, and it was really a lose-lose situation for me for other reasons. But you know, I was willing to like, okay, the Chargers, whatever, better than the Jags because they beat the Colts because we needed the Colts to lose. But the Colts are playing. They are playing legit good football. Do they have some favorable stuff happen? Absolutely. But I mean, they are executing, but they're executing.
Said it. They're a quarterback away.
Yeah, we did. We said it at the beginning of the year.
They can run the fuck out of the football.
Mm-hmm.
And their defense is
better defense now, actually, because Gus Bradley, who, hey, y'all remember him? He used to be the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gus Bradley is no longer their defensive coordinator, and he had that like
that two-shell
bend don't break bullshit ass defense. That shit played out, bro. You cannot reinvent Legion of Boom, bro. It just wasn't happening.
Yeah, you have to mock it. You're supposed to. Yeah, but they're playing really good defense, and they can run the ball, and Daniel Jones is not making mistakes.
And Tyler Warren is fucking balling for them.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're tight end. That's what
when you're featuring a rookie, like so the Colts are doing their thing, bro. We're still in it. We're 2 games behind. But look, I am gonna say, and I'm not, and listen, this goes for Trevor too. We got to get it together through the bye. because we're 2 games behind, and the fraud spotlight is on us as a team.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not going to pretend like I didn't expect this team to kick fucking ass this year.
Yeah.
I wasn't of the mindset that we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna have a year to figure this out. No, bro, we are win now. We are win now, and this team has already shown me that they can do that. So is it real? That's what I need to know, because we already said, we opened the show talk about how trash the Titans are.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Their coach is already fired. And Texans are trash too. Fire defense. I don't take nothing away from the defense. They have a mean ass defense, bro. But their offense is bad, bro. Their offensive line is bad. CJ Stroud is not playing good football. His receivers are dropping passes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, we got at the end of the day, bro. Realistically, shit's lined up for us.
The Raiders are a perfect game. Coming off this bye, the Raiders are the perfect team to just bash your head in.
We gotta go 7-2. I feel like not just that we got to. The schedule lines up for us to go at least 7-2, if not 8-1. But they gotta just, bro. The problem
now, when you say 7-2, are those 2 losses to like the Colts? Like, are those division losses? Or are you just saying 7-2 anywhere?
One of them is to the Colts, one's to the Broncos.
Because I felt like when you said like 8-1, that meant like we split with the Colts.
8-1 would be splitting with the Colts and beating everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But 7-2 is splitting with the Colts and losing to the Broncos.
Okay. That's a pretty good point. That's a pretty good, because I do in the beginning of the season I did have us losing to the Broncos, dog. It could be fixed, and I think watching that Hunt Extra.
What you doing? I never thought I would say this.
I never thought I'd say that either. But hold on. No, I take that back. Because we've always said if you just use him right, you're probably going to get a good play, and they have been using him right. So
I'm just talking about based on the play, even regardless of them being out of position. It's just like, God damn, bro, his ass got down. But right now, I miss you. Where you at, brother?
Yeah. But yeah, bro, we got to stop beating ourselves. Like, that's in the day. We are beating ourselves as the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They still got to play the Chiefs, Seahawks, and 49ers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still got. This is Carson Wentz is hurt. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Ronnie is. Just take control of the division, bro. You know what it is. Like, the Colts are where they at. The Titans are where they at.
I mean, and here's the other thing: the Colts just aren't on top of the division; they're on top of the AFC.
Yeah.
Like, if the playoffs started today, they'd be the 1 seed.
Sorry.
The clear 1 seed.
Yeah.
Like, there's no disputing.
Let's go. I wanted to be 8.
You feel me? So
what I say at the Houston game that was cheating, or no, the Chiefs game. It's gonna be so much sweeter.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be so much sweeter, bro. We got to work for it.
Yeah. No, 100%.
We just gotta work. For it. They gotta work harder. They just gotta, like I said, pay attention to detail shit. Like, a little bit of effort. I mean, stuff too. Coach gonna say it's not effort, but it's some effort shit. We really, at the end of the day, we got out physical those last 2 games also. So it's not like, because like I said, 7 sacks. Y'all get dominated up front. That's physical.
Yeah.
There's some mental too, because there's guys running free, but we got to be a tougher team going into that. And like I said, Raiders is the perfect time coming out of that. Raiders is the perfect time.
Go be a bully.
Go be a bully.
Go be a bully.
Go be a bully. Start to run. Start to fucking run.
Yep. Go be a bully and do what you're good at. And who else is good at doing what they're good at is your host, Agent J, and y'all for rocking with your boy J to the I to the M-B-O. And we are out of here. Dude.